Hello, thank you so much for joining me here today. So we have our little lovely stars and mushrooms yes or no questions. I hope that you have at least one question available and prepared for this reading. I will go ahead and pull some cards, you pick a pile, and we'll give you a yes or a no to your question. So we have a couple of different, let me fix that there. Okay, so these are very teeny tiny here. They are available on my website, actually. You can get your own. They're so super cute. But we have our Blue Tiger's Eye Star as our pile number 1. We have our Yellow Jade Mushroom as pile number 2. We have the Aquamarine Star as pile number 3. And we have our Rose Quartz Mushroom as pile number 4. Feel free to go ahead and choose multiple, whatever one is calling out to you. And I will see you in your piles. Again, you can go ahead and choose all 4 if you'd like, just 1 out of the 4, 2, 3, whatever is calling out to you. But let me know down below in the comment section, what pile did you choose? Maybe even what topic was your question. If you feel comfortable, leave your question in the chat there as well. And if you would like a personal reading to dive in deeper, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. All right, I'll catch you in your pile. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have your yes or no question ready, and let's go ahead and dive in and see what is the answer here to your question. So based on the combination here, I would give you a yes, but there is a pause. This is not something that is either going to play out right away, or this is something that is going to have to build up over a period of time. And depending on what you've asked for in terms of your question, it's something that, so say if you're asking, will I get this job? Yes, but not immediate. There's going to be something of waiting some time in order for it to come forward. The thing is, though, with it is that the time is valuable. The time is going to be something that makes it worth the wait, rather than it being something that is going to be like dragging away from you. If you've asked something like, is it time for me to leave my place of employment? Yes, but don't just jump off the cliff here today. You know, take some time to observe the situation, recognize what you need to do, make a plan, and then take action. The biggest thing that I can say with this combination here is thinking about the long haul and taking things slow is really going to be the best possible direction that you take when it comes to moving forward. It's not going to be something that needs to have an instantaneous sort of direction to come ahead in order for it to be successful. Now keep in mind, again, kind of depending on what you've asked here, you can interpret it in a couple of different ways, but it's like longer duration, valuable. The longer you wait, the better it's going to be. Kind of like the idea of cheese or wine here, right? We're not leaving a cake in the oven, and the longer it's going to be in there, the worse it's going to be. This is like, you know, cheese in wine. The longer we leave it there, the better it's going to be. So give something some time to play out. There's also other people that are involved. With this Ten of Cups energy, there's people trying to create happiness within this situation as well. So this could be, yes, lean on friends, yes, lean on family, lean on those that are around you when it comes to maybe making this happen or navigating this circumstance. It's like as you allow yourself to connect with other people, good can present itself and move forward. So I would say yes, based off this combination. And I hope things move forward for you in the best way possible. If you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. Hello, let's go ahead and dive into your yes or no reading. I hope that things are going forward for you here in the best way possible. I hope you have your question ready, and let's go ahead and see. Funny enough, you may be drawn to another pile. I'm not going to tell you which pile because I feel like that defeats the purpose of you choosing a pile. But this Hanged Man energy has come to a different pile as well. So maybe there's another pile that's calling out to you. I would say don't rush this. It's not a no, but it kind of gives me the idea of, do you really want this? Do you know what this is involving? And it's not to kind of scare you in any sort of way, but say you're wanting a career change. It's like, is that okay? Is that really the new career that you want? Do you really want to go in that direction? Do you know what this new career involves? This also comes forward as take time for planning instead. Do not rush this energy. Just try to take one step at a time in terms of moving forward and allow the plan to adjust as you're moving ahead. I give this a hesitant yes. I wouldn't call it a no in any which way, but it is a very hesitant yes, kind of asking yourself, do you really want this? And it comes forward in a space of maybe recognizing yourself a little bit more before you take action to have whatever it is that you're looking to have, or go down the path that you're looking to kind of figure out here with getting a yes to this question and asking this question in general. This could say you wanted some more money. It's like, yes, but what are you doing with that money? Where are you planning on going? Is it just going to, be Mr. Krabs sitting underneath your mattress, or what are you going to do with it? There's a sense of needing to plan, needing to figure things out, needing to take a step back and observe a situation first before you go ahead and take complete action on it. As soon as you find out a plan, Knight of Swords is going to make you incredibly successful on navigating that one step in front of the other, and you'll gain a lot of momentum to make something happen here and to push things forward. But I very much strongly see the need to kind of create a plan, create a direction, and to take some time to think about things in terms of how you want to handle a situation before you just go ahead and say, okay, yes, I got it, let's go ride the roller coaster, right? It's like, no, let's figure out where we're going, what we need to do first. We don't want to jump on the roller coaster after we've just eaten the fair food. We want to make sure that we are going on the roller coaster first and then eating the food, right? We don't want to eat the sloppy joe first. So there's some sort of planning that needs to be involved here to make sure that everything goes the way that it needs to make sure that things are the best in terms of building up for yourself as well. All right, so I would call this a hesitant yes. If you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. It's the absolute only place that I do personal reading. And again, I'm filming this one. I may not post them in order because I don't attach the crystals to them while I'm doing the readings. I attach the crystals to them afterwards as I feel drawn to match them to their piles. But the Hanged Man has come up in another pile that I filmed prior to this one. So you may have another question or that's tied to this situation, or you may just kind of get a little bit of a different answer, a little bit more information in another pile. So feel free to check that out as well. Hello, let's go ahead and dive in. I hope that you are doing all right, and I hope you have your question ready to go. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what is the answer, yes or no, to the question that you've got going on here for you right now. Let us see. I do want to grab one card for these guys. All right, so I would say yes. But with the Tower as well as the Three of Swords coming forward, you need to make sure that things don't go a little bit out of control with this. There may be emotions involved in one way or another that can kind of throw you off your track. The Magician energy, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, is saying that the luck is on your side to make something happen and to navigate the circumstances and moving forward. But you need to make sure that you're being a level-minded individual when it comes to moving ahead, instead of allowing your emotions to get the better of you. So any which way. This could say you're wanting money, okay, but no emotional spending and no emotional scarcity either. We need to find the balance. Maybe we are wanting to move forward with somebody, right? Wanting to connect in a relationship, but then we allow our emotions to get the better of ourselves, and we want the relationship to be at tier 15 instead of being at tier 1 and 2, right? That's a Love on the Spectrum joke if you guys watch that. I love that show. But there is this sort of idea that comes forward of we need to make sure that we're not trying to move something forward too quickly because we're influenced by our emotions. We have this quick and sudden energy talking about expansion, and we have the Wheel of Fortune come forward, which talks about divine timing. So we have, yes, you have the ability to create something, move something forward, navigate the pathway ahead, but Your emotions can give you a strong no if you're not handling the situation carefully. Allow divine timing to come into play here, and you'll find that the best possible outcome happens for you within this situation. And you'll learn about it through divine timing as well, as to why some things need to happen in the time frame that they do. It's not something that you need to rush. It's something that you need to maybe take slowly in order to build the best possible outcome in terms of navigating the situation. So I love the amount of major arcana cards that you have. It seems like Spirit in the universe is really trying to help you navigate the circumstances at hand, and they really want you to believe in yourself here as well, and believe that, you know, the universe is by your side here to make things happen. But make sure that we're balancing the mind and the heart, if not even shifting into the mind a little bit more, so that we don't allow our emotions to get swayed, right? Our emotions to make the decisions for us. We need to make sure that we're in a balanced mind in terms of moving forward. All right, so I would give this a yes, but your emotions can make it a no very, very quickly. If you'd like a personal reading, check it out on my website, temperanceandsage.com. Hello, thank you for joining me here today. I hope you are doing all right. I hope you have your question ready. Let's go ahead and dive in here and see what is the energy going on for you. What is the answer to your question? So we have the Sun, and the Sun is the absolute only card that I use to give an absolute yes to the situation that is being asked. Something about this though is keep it to yourself. Not everybody needs to know that you are getting a yes. Not everybody needs to know that you are in this particular position. Especially with the Nine of Pentacles, value, opportunity, abundance is wanting to come your way. It's wanting to move things forward. It's wanting to recognize you for you. And the Sun wants to create some sort of positive confidence energy as well. So we see this beautiful energy of like value, new beginnings, flow, opportunity trying to come forward towards you. But the Seven of Swords says some things may be better kept silent and to yourself rather than speaking about them. So again, if you are in danger, whatever, negative situation, don't be keeping your lips shut and keeping it to yourself. This is more so talking about the good that's coming forward towards you, the good in whatever you've asked, to kind of keep that to yourself. You got a promotion, do the celebration for yourself, right? Wait until the papers are signed, the check is cleared before you start telling other people, right? That's the kind of energy that I see coming forward, because not all the time, even the people around you will like you to see you do good. Sometimes they get into a space of why you and why not me, right? Even if they are uplifting to you regularly, even if they want the best for you, sometimes that little green monster can kind of turn a little bit of an eye when it comes to somebody else not getting something and you being in this beautiful position of the Nine of Pentacles. So I see you getting a very strong yes. You've gotten a stronger yes than any of the other piles that have come forward thus far, especially just having the Sun card come forward. And so I would give you a yes. And I don't think by you telling other people that it's just going to automatically shift it into a no, but I would say there could be some sort of sweetness that gets taken away, some sort of value or some sort of beauty or positivity could be taken away from the situation if you were to tell other people. It's kind of like you have a celebration dinner and then somebody else starts to squawk at the table and it just ruins the meal for everybody, right? That's kind of how I see this energy coming forward. You have your birthday, somebody else blows out the candles. That's how I see this combination coming forward. So I'm giving you a strong yes. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the energy around you, but watch it to whom you tell this yes energy to, or the situation about, especially if it's something that's good for you. Make sure it goes to the right ears. All right, so if you'd like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. That's the absolute only place that I do personal readings.